This show was first broadcast on Free FM 89.0, Hamilton, New Zealand's community access radio station. For more information on our station and the wide range of programs, visit freefm.org.nz.
This show is proudly brought to you by the #Me Network. And now, #Radio NZ.
//////////com.
Welcome to #Radio. I'm Fid McAwesome.
I'm Chris McAwesome.
And I'm V8 Maddie.
And on this week's Uncultured Roundup of social media, web tech and gaming, I've got some news about another headset for virtual reality.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Another one?
Another one.
Okay.
One that's already been announced, but it's getting better.
shall see.
Maddie's got some news on better battery life. The one
battery
thing that
life.
we constantly complain about on the show.
That's our biggest grizzle.
Yeah, it's our go-to. As well as you've also got an interesting update to Marshmallow to
Yes.
talk about.
Just to make Carice hungry.
Is that what you were going on about just as we went on the air?
Yeah, because he said marshmallows, and I was like, marshmallows.
But this week, of course, was the week of The Force Awakens.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is a spoiler-free zone, this show.
Yes, because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Why have you not seen it? I'm actually surprised because out of the three of us, I'd say you're the biggest Star Wars nerd.
Because I'm a little bit lazy. I had to wait till payday, and it came out on a school night, and, I'm going to go tomorrow.
You are.
You changed.
I'm 80% sure I'm going to go tomorrow.
Yeah. And you're going back
For
tomorrow?
a second time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm taking my nana.
Yeah.
I'm taking your nana.
Yeah, me and my nana are going to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So we took our kids on the day of release, not the midnight launch the next afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool. It was awesome being able to take our kids to experience their first Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, they've seen the previous ones, but this is their episode,
I didn't see A New Hope at the movies, but I
No.
did see Jedi. I remember going to the movies and seeing Jedi.
See, my first one at the cinema was episode 1. I'd seen...
Of Star Wars?
Yeah. I saw A New Hope and Return and
Empire.
Empire at home.
Oh, yeah, I think I did too.
Yeah.
No, they had I was in Palmerston North.
So they did re-release them, eh?
They had a re-release.
Yeah.
I went to that. My mum took me to that.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sporting a beautiful Star Wars hat
it
today.
is a beautiful monochrome one.
And you've got the Stormtrooper T-shirt.
Yes. It came with really ugly looking shorts.
Yeah. Was
So-
it pajamas?
Yeah.
So Star Wars has been great for retail.
Oh, you imagine so.
You can get everything with Star Wars on it. Eh?
Yeah. Is there anything you've seen so far that you must own? Like, you really want to buy?
Oh, I saw the Darth Vader soap on a rope today.
Yeah? I really want a BB-8.
Scotty's got one of them.
Has he got the Sphero or the other one? Because there's two sorts. There's the Sphero, which
Ooh.
is the really high-tech one, the same technology they use to make
It
BB-8s.
rolls around and makes all the noises and does stuff and patrols his
And then
desk.
you've got one that's only cost $100 and it's bigger but operates the same.
No, his will be the flasher one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could hear it making silly noises the other night when we were playing Xbox together.
Yeah. Well, does it just patrol his desk?
Yeah, it just cruises around, does its own thing.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Anything you've seen that you really want to buy?
No.
Yeah. Apart from your cookie jar that you bought the other week.
Oh, but that had nothing to do with the new Star Wars coming out.
No.
It's Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's just the cookies. There's
doesn't want
cookies! And I'll be allowed to buy it because it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, as we said, spoiler-free zone. We're not going to be talking about anything that happened in the movie.
Cool. Can we stop
right.
talking about it? Because I'm trying not to say anything here.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Let's change the subject. I
I'd
know.
hate to have to kill you guys.
Yeah. News. Okay. News this week.
Yep.
Huawei.
Star Wars. Oh.
No Star Wars. Huawei is now the third biggest smartphone brand after Apple and Samsung in the world, taking out Huawei's native rival, Xiaomi. This is before Huawei has even expanded into Europe and the US. It is rumoured that the company Huawei is working on several devices for its US rollout.
Yeah. So the watch has gone off really well over there
Where?
in the US.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's a great watch. There's no reason it wouldn't go.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's not available. You can't buy it anymore here in New Zealand?
No, out of stock.
Yeah, out of stock.
Out of stock already.
Yeah.
New Zealand and Australia, isn't it? Fit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about the watch. Huawei, rumour has it that the brand has
Huawei.
has finally made a smartwatch for women.
Oh,
Now, this is something that you've complained about all year about how you love all this new technology, but
They're all
they're
men's.
masculine
They're
looking.
is it one of those pin-on nurses' watches?
How cool would that be?
No, it's waterproof, so you can use it in the kitchen.
How dare you? You'll be making dinner for the rest of the week without help.
So,
And dishes.
have any renders come out of it yet, or is it all just speculation at the moment?
No, it's all completely rumour.
Yeah.
It's rumoured that it's going to be called the Huawei Watch Woman Edition, and it's said to be from the luxury line, due to debut at CES in January.
Oh.
CES.
Massive bar humbug to Phantom Squad hackers. The wankers behind the takedown of Xbox Live. The group has threatened to do it again to both Xbox and PlayStation for up to a week, allegedly citing lack of security issues as the reason behind their attacks.
Oh my goodness.
So this isn't the same group that took it down over Christmas, is it?
Yes.
I thought it was Lizard Squad.
So did I.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember why these.
Probably the
why they
same
took it
idiots,
down.
just
Yeah.
with a new name.
Rebrand.
It's like sticking things in your eyes can make you go blind, so they're going to sit there and stick things in their eyes to prove it.
Yeah.
I think Crease had a good
Yeah,
reference
I
earlier.
said it was like the rape defense because she wore a short skirt.
It's okay.
Oh
okay.
yeah. So
So
because there's a security flaw, we're going to exploit it
yeah.
Yeah.
rather than just tell you and say you should fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to stick
Exploit
our
it.
fingers in it.
Yeah. Sharp Corporation. Do you remember Sharp?
Sharp, yes.
They made the first camera phone in New Zealand.
Did they
Mobile.
really?
Yeah, the ZX10.
Oh, I remember that phone.
I wanted that phone. That's how come I can remember the model
Sharp.
number. The Sharp ZX10,
I-
the Vodafone Live one.
I recall microwaves and TVs, and
Yeah, I remember TVs for some reason. I think that's
they
what we
did.
had.
They
was
did a lot
Sharp
of kitchen
TVs.
stuff too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't remember
And, yeah.
those.
No, that's why Fid remembers it.
Hmm.
Lots of kitchen stuff. Well, it's in plans with a state-backed fund to overhaul the manufacturer's consumer electronic business, including a possible deal with Toshiba Corp. The fund is looking to inject cash flow into Sharp's overall business and pursuing broader restructuring, including cost cuts and deals such as a merger with Toshiba's consumer. As the Japanese consumer electronic industry has lost market share to Apple, Samsung, and other rivals.
Yeah, the other ones are just getting too big.
Yeah. So it looks like Sharp and Toshiba
Yeah.
coming together.
The funny thing is, I
What does
used
Toshiba do? I only know them for the air.
laptops.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Toshiba do everything as
Yeah.
I was
well.
thinking air conditioning.
They do whiteware and all sorts.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of
See, I
this stuff
sort
in
of,
a while.
I used to see Sharp sort of in the same. You remember LG's previous name, Goldstar?
No.
You remember Goldstar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what LG used to be known as. I used to see Sharp and them sort of being the same sort of, not up there with Sony and that, but
I thought they
Yeah.
were, I thought
Back
they
in the
were a
day.
bit further down, like with today's JVC.
JVC used to be good. Used to be really good.
Yep.
Or Vayon or warehousey
Vayon.
brands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transonic.
Transonic.
Transonic. Yes, that's the brand. Okay, 2015 Facebook Year in Review is now live and has made the feature customizable so you can make your 2015 history exactly as you want it, removing sad memories to replace with happier ones.
So, just like normal Facebook, only talk about the good bits.
Yeah, only the one who
Unless
posts.
you're that annoying person that posts really depressing posts every other day.
Do you have those on your
I
Facebook?
used to. I unfriended them a long time ago.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends that do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll complain from time to time, But I try to share fun stuff mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Staying with Facebook, Messenger has now released a feature that enables you to call Uber from the app. Available only in the US, the feature will be rolled out eventually as Facebook looks to dominate not only your social life but your transportation as well.
Oh, nice. Messenger has its own website as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Odd. I still don't see the point in that. I've never used it.
But you can't use messages without Messenger. You have to have
No, but
both.
there is a standalone Facebook Messenger website. All it does is message.
There's
Yeah.
actually what?
Yeah. All it does is message.
So it doesn't have Facebook on it, it's just Messenger.
Yeah.
That's
It's a dedicated website.
Yeah, there was speculation when it first came out that they'd separated it so it could be used as part of Facebook for work.
Oh, yes, because I was thinking, the last time I heard about that was Facebook for work.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it actually gone live with that.
Yeah, it's been live for a while and it works with your normal Facebook.
Yeah.
And finally, if you haven't seen the Netflix socks, you should. I'll put up on the link on the website soon. The Netflix socks are powered by Arduino and an accelerometer and allows your socks to pause your Netflix videos when you fall asleep.
That is
How does-
actually genius.
How does it know you're asleep?
The instructions to make the socks can be found on makeit.netflix.com, including the knitting patterns for the Netflix-themed socks.
That is actually genius.
How do they know you're asleep?
So it's based... that's what the accelerometer is for?
Oh, so you got to keep wiggling your toes to watch TV.
I don't know.
I presume it works the same way as like your fitness bands that can read sleep.
I don't know.
But it's got all the instructions.
So it's a make yourself kit set job.
And then, and the Netflix-themed socks are all based on the shows. They're
Okay.
Netflix original shows.
Oh, yeah.
So can you get Daredevil ones?
No, I
Jessica
thought
Jones?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can get Jessica Jones. I saw that.
Have you watched that yet, Matt?
No.
What's that?
Jessica Jones.
Yep.
Yeah, but not with kiddies around.
No.
It's not a kiddie show.
I'm actually thinking of getting rid of Lightbox and just holding on to Netflix for a while.
We never subscribed to. We didn't jump into Lightbox, eh?
we
did
got it
the-
for a month.
Yeah,
We got the trial.
We watched a lot of stuff for quite a while, but we've kind of run out of things.
Yeah,
And it's just there now, so
just sits there.
just costing me money.
How much does Lightbox cost?
Same as Netflix.
Oh, okay.
It's like $13 or something.
Oh, that's not a lot, eh?
It's not a lot, but when I add them all together, all the bits and pieces that I'm paying for here and there and everywhere, it all adds up.
Yeah, we had a clean out. This would have been about 3 months ago. We sort of went through our accounts and stuff, and I saw things that I was paying for that I hadn't used in ages.
So, big story was, I got annoyed.
Got annoyed.
Yeah, because Fit always had no money. Can you please go through your accounts and find out what it is you're actually paying for? So Fit goes, oh my God, look how many accounts I've subscribed to and didn't realise I was paying for.
I forgot I was paying for.
Yeah.
Like, I had an Audible account I hadn't used for like 6 months.
Oh,
Audible's really good if you use it. But, yeah, I
yeah.
hadn't used it for like 6 months. I just hadn't come
You're
with-
going to have to explain what Audible is.
The best thing to do, though, is just to change
That's
your credit card number.
Yeah.
And then they'll all fall over
Yeah.
because they'll stop getting paid.
Then you start getting emails saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what he ended up doing.
yeah. It was way easier.
Was he just, he cancelled his card.
Yeah.
I was trying to unsubscribe from the UFC.
Oh, did you subscribe to that, yeah?
I subscribed to it. I had a code for the last
Ah,
pay-per-view
yeah.
with the girls fight.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Holm and
Rousey?
Rousey.
Well, Rosie got her ass handed to her.
That was her face she got handed to her. But
Holly's foot.
yeah, I subscribed for that, and it was like you get your first month for free with the normal UFC stuff. And I tried several times to unsubscribe, and I eventually found out that I had to turn off my ad blocker.
Oh.
That's strange.
Yeah, but otherwise the unsubscribe things wouldn't pop up for me to actually unsubscribe
Okay.
when I was trying to do it.
I wonder if that's the same issue then that my mate is having at work. He's been trying to unsubscribe from Spotify for the last...
Yeah, so a lot of those ones.
Pays for Spotify?
Yes, there are people out there that actually pay to listen to music.
They haven't learned how to ignore the ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, ignore the ads. I do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, pop-up blockers, ad blockers. Yeah, if you're having trouble unsubscribing from a paid website service, turn
That could
those
be it.
off, and you'll probably find all of a sudden that this stuff pops up.
Yeah.
for you to be able to unsubscribe.
Oh,
While we're on video
Manny,
stuff,
not just a pretty face. You're handy as well. Full of knowledge.
Totally Matt Guyver.
while we're on video stuff, did you see in the news? Facebook have abandoned all Flash video. Everything is now natively in HTML5. Finally.
Yay.
So anybody with an older Android device who used to have issues playing videos and stuff like that, or anyone on iOS that had issues, that's why. It's because some were in HTML5, some were in Flash.
The older Androids? What do you mean? How old?
Anything older than 3 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because they just weren't supported.
Your fingernails really catch the light, don't they?
Ah, yes. I got my nails polished because of NZ Secret Santa.
Yes.
4th year in a row.
He's
But
got nail polish.
I have had nail polish sent to me by NZ Secret Santa.
Wow, what's the world telling you, Fid?
That I have beautiful model hands and they're wasted.
Well, your hands are so bloody horrible. They need something to pretty them up a bit.
I did look at his tweets, and he acted like he was kind of upset over the fact that he got nail polish.
Yeah.
But you should have heard
But he was
him.
all squeeze.
Yeah, he squealed.
And I got a comb and
An afro comb.
Yeah. Somebody clearly saw my haircut.
Yeah.
What was it? Face scrub,
Yeah.
lip balm.
And the nail polish.
Yep. And I smelled like strawberry shortcake afterwards because it was all strawberry scented.
I keep forgetting to share a picture with you of chicken. That's
What?
On my computer at home. You guys have chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have chickens and you have Fid.
Yeah.
And I've got this awesome combo, which is kind of
A fid chicken.
Fid chicken. I keep forgetting to share it with you. I'll show
Is this
you
one
later.
shareable with our audience?
Yeah, I'll put it on the hashtag page.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
I don't know if I should be agreed to this. Anyway, it must be time for our first break. You've got a new song, A Modern Person.
Is it a modern person?
It is.
Is
The Weekend.
it?
The Weekend.
Oh.
Can't feel my face. This goes out to the beautiful V8 Gen Gen.
You're on hashtag.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. Oh, I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. Oh, and I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love. Yes, I know, girl, I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. Oh, I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it,
You're back on Hashtag Radio, and that was the weekend. Seeing as it's the weekend.
Yeah.
It is. Good observation.
Yes.
And you dedicated that to VHNGN.
Yes.
Did she not feel her face? Did she have a big night last night?
No, she can feel her face.
Okay.
Just not when she's with me. It's usually numb from being slapped around.
Oh.
Let's just change tunes.
Quick.
Right, battery life, Matt.
Battery life,
Ooh,
something that's
battery life.
important to all women.
Yes.
Or married women, at least.
All of Fid's wives.
All of its wives. Sony are leading the charge now. I don't know if you guys have. You have, you've played with the Xperia range of phones a fair bit.
Yeah.
And the battery life in those has always been really good.
It has been really impressive. They've always been pioneers in the field, though, haven't they?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Sony Mobile, I would love a Z5 Premium.
Yeah.
I can't afford one, but I really want one.
Now, we were talking about this earlier in the week. Have they actually released that officially here or not? The
No.
premium?
No. You can buy it at like the Parallel Imports store
Yeah.
and from a couple of online shops that are bringing them in from overseas, but it's not released for sale officially in New
Yeah,
Zealand.
so we're only getting the Z5, not the premium.
That's right.
Yeah, but the Z5's still an amazing phone as well.
It is, but it's not the premium. You know?
What's the difference? It's mainly just the screen resolution, isn't it? That's the one with the 4K screen?
I'm not 100% sure. I've found it really hard to find any comparisons between the two online.
So Matt just thought premium, and it's like, I must own the best one.
That's the best one. I want it,
Yep.
but I can't have it. But anyway, Sony battery life. Sony have been working with new battery technology. Now, they've apparently come up with a new battery, which claims to give 40% better life,
Yeah.
which is a
Wow.
substantial amount, 40%.
Yeah.
So that's the example I'm looking at here would be a 3200 milliamp hour battery would theoretically give you the battery life of a 4500 milliamp hour battery.
Oh, wow. So they previously, from what I've been reading today, they designed and developed the current lithium-ion technology that's being used.
Yeah.
Yeah, back like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been almost relying on that old technology or developing that old technology ever since. And this is a new one, which is Li-P-ion or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, lithium
It's
something else
different.
ion.
It's got different stuff in it.
Different chemical makeup.
Yeah. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
The Sony phones are already got really good battery life, so imagine if they threw batteries in that were going to last another 40% longer on top of that.
Well, I
You'd be
imagine-
getting like 3 days battery life out of your phone.
I'd imagine that they'd sell the technology on as well to other phone manufacturers or just battery using technology, because that's exactly what happened with lithium ion. Samsung does it at the moment. They produce batteries for multiple other competition.
So it's something to do with a new sulfur compound, which functions differently from normal batteries.
Yeah. So,
But we're not here to go into the nitty gritty.
I mean, roughly, if you're going to compare it to our current phones where we're getting what, 13, 14 hours battery life out of them? From normal use.
I'm still on the Xperia Z2, and I still get about a day and a half,
You get about a day and a half out of
close to 2 days out of my battery.
See, I get a day. I'm normally charging at about 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So with a 40% increase on top of, say, that, which I would say an average is a day,
Yep.
you'd be looking at about just on a day and a half for most other phones, and you'd be getting 2 out of yours.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Roughly.
just looking at it now, it's at 75%.
Yeah.
And it's 5:30 in the afternoon.
And you haven't charged it all day.
No.
Well, that's
Came
impressive.
off the charge this morning when I got up.
Yeah. That's crazy impressive, yeah. So, still no word yet on when that's coming out. It's just purely that they're working on it and they're claiming that it's...
Yeah, so
Available.
it is happening. The technology's there. It's just a matter of time now.
They have the technology, they can
waiting.
rebuild the battery.
They can rebuild the battery to be better.
All right, another cell phone company, HTC.
HTC.
HTC. Now, HTC announced earlier this year the HTC Vive, which is a VR headset.
Vive?
Vive? No, okay, we've had this discussion before. I always pronounce things different than you. I'd say it is Vive.
Yeah, you always say it wrong. A lot of things.
Nokia. Nokia?
Nokia? Nokia.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one I prefer anymore.
Yeah. The opposite of what I've said.
Yeah, whatever. Well, just so long as I'm disagreeing with you.
Yeah. So the HTC Vive was supposed to be released November, December this year. And it still has not been seen, not in the wild. It hasn't been announced. They have now come back and said that it is going to be available next year.
Yep.
The reason that it has been held back is because they have developed the technology further.
Okay.
They reckon they've got a superior product to the Oculus Rift. And the reason they've held back is because they honestly thought, why should we release the product that we have got ready when we've got the technology now
To do it better.
So we'll hold off for 6-7 months.
Oh, good lads.
So they're saying possibly around about April it will be released.
Oh, in time for my birthday.
Right in time for your birthday.
And yours, Carice.
Yes.
And it's going to be available to use at CES 2016. So the technology is ready and built.
CES.
Yeah, so all the CES leaks are starting to come out now, like all the announcements of what is going to be available to be seen there.
Yeah, I want a smart fridge.
You want?
Yes,
Do you actually
same.
want one of those?
I do as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, last year was very heavy on the connected home.
I want a
CES.
message sent through to my phone before I leave work to say that I need to get milk on the way home.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
something
I
simple.
don't want to come home from work and then go,
No milk.
the boy drank all the bloody milk.
Yeah.
I can't have a cup of coffee.
Surely they can create a device to put inside the fridge if you've already got an existing fridge, though. They just hang on the thing or sit in the fridge and it goes, you're out of milk.
Like a big magnet one that just sticks to the door.
Possibly.
Ooh. We could just glue an iPad to it.
And just tell people it's a smart fridge.
Yeah. Although Apple wouldn't like that because I've got a Samsung fridge.
Wouldn't be compatible.
No, wouldn't work.
No. Going back to the HTC Vive, though, apparently the pricing, they haven't announced the pricing for it yet.
So the
However-
Vive is the VR thing.
Yep,
Yep.
the Vive. The pricing hasn't been announced, but they have talked with employees.
Oh.
So this isn't employees at the higher level, this is employees at the lower level about pricing. And they've discussed it with them, like, what do you think of this price? And apparently they're all like, yes, we like the idea of this.
Okay.
So they say, by the sounds of it, it is going to be a relatively well-priced device, considering that the employees at HTC earn roughly $1,730 US a month.
Is that it? Whereabouts are they
What?
based?
Huh?
Whereabouts are they based? In the States?
No, HTC's a Chinese company. No,
Is it US?
Korean, one of the Asian.
Oh, so that's actually a small fortune then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So they're saying it is going to be cheap. and
It'll buy a
affordable.
lot of rice.
Yeah,
Taiwanese.
Taiwanese.
Taiwanese. There we go. It'll buy a lot of Thai food. Pad Med.
So yeah, I'm actually excited to see where VR's heading though. Like, it's good to see it's becoming, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Accepted.
Normal. Like,
Like,
the word's not coming to me. Mainstream. There you go.
Oh.
It's becoming a mainstream product now where, so the Gear was the first one to actually hit shelves and sold out.
I wouldn't say it's mainstream, I'd say it's novelty.
You still think it's novelty?
Yeah.
I still think it's a novelty as well. Who do you know that owns one?
Well,
Yeah.
the big boys haven't released theirs at all yet.
Exactly.
I only know
So,
one person who owns
How's
one.
it mainstream if nobody's got one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it will be this year. 2016, I think, will be the year of VR. You got PlayStation releasing PlayStation VR. Oculus Rift finally releases their consumer model that's been in development for ever.
What's the second one too? It's like the Model
Yeah.
2.
No, this is the first consumer version. They've never released a consumer version of Oculus.
They've done a consumer version.
No, they haven't. They've done SDKs. The SDK1, SDK2, and SDK3. This will be the first consumer version that'll be released.
Carice is furiously Googling
I
this.
know
Yeah.
that. I know.
She wants a fight.
Right. Samsung Gear was the first sort of real one to come out.
I'm right.
Yep. And now you've got HTC releasing theirs.
Okay.
So you're going to have options.
Sounds good. Maybe BlackBerry need to get into the VR world.
Oh, BlackBerry are concentrating on software.
Are they?
Yes, and they've been doing really, really well.
I see they had a 10% increase in revenue this year.
Yeah. And their software...
And that's all thanks to the really good success with their Android phone, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's going
So-
really well, better than they'd hoped.
Yeah, so their software, for the first time, BlackBerry was actually, I think it was this week, they were for the first time able to say that they actually had an increase in profit, which has been a long time coming. But because of that, and because of their whole focus into the software market, their share value has actually risen quite a bit
Yeah.
as people start becoming more confident in the company again.
It's good to see them coming back though, because they were pioneers in the smartphone
A
field.
couple of years ago, you wouldn't have thought they would still be around.
No, I held the faith, I'd just like to say.
Yeah.
You
I
did.
I
You had
kept
the
it.
Z10 and stuff, and
Yeah.
and sang the praises.
Yeah. Even though I
BlackBerry
was mocked.
hardcore, yo.
I was mocked relentlessly.
Yeah, around about the
Yeah.
same time I was mocked for owning a Microsoft phone.
Windows Phone, eh?
See, I'm still mocked for that. We actually had a discussion at work the other day about it, and someone was saying, it's not
Okay,
really
so
a
it was
real phone.
revealed in June, the consumer edition.
Yeah, and not out yet, is
It
it?
wasn't out.
Damn it.
Say it. Live on air. Say it.
So
I was wrong.
nice. I like how you did that,
Yeah.
because the other option wasn't good.
No.
No.
So yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, welcome to Hashtag Radio.
Anyway, it must be time for our next break. We've still got gaming to talk about.
Yep, a little bit of gaming stuff.
I've actually got a gaming story that Crease will actually be excited about as well.
Ooh.
A
Okay.
game Crease has not played for a long time is finally getting a release.
Okay.
A sequel. You've been waiting
Oh, a
for the sequel.
I have.
You have.
Was it the
And
Crew
you-
2?
Actually, still
Is that
waiting.
out?
All right, the next one.
The next track. Because CES is just 3 weeks away.
It is 3 weeks away, yeah.
I thought we'd pay homage to its hometown of Las Vegas.
You're on hashtag.
Just a devil with love to spare. So viva Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas. How I wish that there were more than the 24 hours in the day. Even if I ran out of speed, boy, I wouldn't sleep a minute of the way. Oh, the blackjack and poker and the roulette wheel. A fortune, money lost on every deal. All you need is sonar and the nerves of steel. So viva Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas, where the neon signs flashing and the winter band is crashing. All those hopes down the drain. Viva Las Vegas, turning day into night time, turning night into daytime. If you see it once, you'll never be the same again. Gotta keep on running, gonna have me some fun. If it costs me my very last time, if I wind up broke, then I'll always remember that I had a swinging time. Oh, I'm gonna give it everything I got. Lady luck's with me, the dice stay hot. Got coke up my nose to dry away the snot. So viva Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas, viva, viva
Hashtag Radio NZ.
That's right. We're back with hashtag, and Fid almost had a good show.
Almost.
Just pushed the button at the wrong moment there. Little bit of Viva Las Vegas from the Dead Kennedys.
I've never heard that version.
You've never heard that?
No.
What? How have you never heard that by the Dead Kennedys?
Yeah, I've never heard that version before.
What?
I'm just telling you.
I still don't believe you.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Gaming. No, we move on from your shock and awe and we go on to gaming.
I was going to talk about Marshmallow.
Oh, you were going to talk about Marshmallow? Okay, sorry.
Marshmallow.
I'm hungry.
Do you prefer the pink ones or the white ones?
Oh, I like the white ones actually.
I think I do too.
I don't have a preference.
Roasted with chocolate.
Yeah.
Now it's just getting worse. I'm going to go buy some marshmallows after this.
So it's better if you do a small with a chocolate wheat in, because you don't have to put chocolate in, it's already there.
Text Jen, she's at the supermarket.
Okay, I'll do that now.
Do that now.
Marshmallows and chocolate wheatens.
No, I've got a better one than that.
Okay. Marshmallow.
So
We
Google,
digress.
who make the Android OS. Yeah, is that correct?
Correct. Alphabet. Google.
Marshmallow 6.0, the latest and greatest of the Android operating systems, which we'll probably see in a year or two on our phone. Does that bother you guys?
It does. That we have to wait?
Yeah.
Yeah, constantly.
They come out and say how wonderful and great it is, and it's got all these neat things, and in 2 years' time you can have it on your phone.
Yeah, what irritates me is I've
What?
got two devices that were released this year, sitting right in front of me. One's a tablet, one's a phone.
Yeah. And they're not running
And
the latest.
they're running
Android.
the last version of Android.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them was released after Marshmallow was released.
Yeah.
And
So
it's-
Marshmallow was already out
Yeah.
before your device was launched. Gee whiz, guys. Come on. No wonder Apple are winning.
We're trying to back you guys.
Apple release an update and boom, it's on all their devices just like that.
Yeah.
It's not, you'll have to wait for it to be optimized by the company that makes your phone and then, of course, by your carrier. What a crock of...
I feel like Maddie's not happy.
Once again, Matt digresses.
But I digress. What we do have, the Marshmallow 6.0 has a cool new feature in it where you can actually set your micro SD card as the internal storage on your phone.
And this is actually a cool feature.
This is actually cool. So if you've got one of those lame little cheap phones and it's only got like 4 gig internal memory, you can whack in a 32 gig micro SD and set that as the internal storage.
And so this is good for, like, as we were talking about earlier, the cheaper $200 phones.
Yeah, your cheaper phones, or even just if you're having issues where you've installed so many apps that you can't update anything now because it says there's not enough memory to download them. Now, what it does, though, is it doesn't add on to the existing internal memory. It actually replaces it. So the internal memory that you've got would become redundant. Your SD card would become reformatted and encrypted, and it would
As
act
the
as
main-
the internal main memory.
Oh, okay.
So if you've got a cheaper phone, this is a good idea.
That's right.
If you've got a more expensive phone, you're
Like-
going to want to hope you've got, like, the top-end SD.
Yeah, because the built-in internal memory is always going to be operating a lot faster than a micro SD card.
Yeah.
So for the lower-end phones, it's a great option.
Yeah.
Much cheaper way of getting a bigger, gruntier phone without even trying.
Yeah, because, I mean, quite often the phones that are coming out, like your Samsung
A lot of
S6
minis
Lites,
and
the minis
stuff.
and stuff, they're
Yeah.
actually not bad phones, and the only drawback on them is that memory size is you can only fit like 5 good apps on it, and that's it.
Yeah. And you got to install some, like navigation one like that, Waze app
Yeah.
or something like that that's quite large, and boom, you're stuffed.
Yeah, go and take 10 photos, and that's it.
You right there, Chris?
Sorry.
You're allergic to awesomeness, aren't you?
I'm just getting a little excited about this card.
So yeah, that's a cool little feature for Marshmallow 6.0.
Which we will have in about 2 years' time.
Yeah, probably, maybe, if we're lucky. I'll probably still have the same phone.
Not the Z5.
Not the Z5. I'm on the Z2. I've missed out on 3 of them. Average internet speeds are up, though,
Yeah?
globally, according to some place that did some study.
And this surprised me.
That's right. Now, I asked you guys earlier on what you thought the average worldwide internet speed was.
Yep. I said 12.
You said 12 meg download.
Yeah, I said 80.
You said 80.
You're very optimistic.
I was being very
We're
optimistic.
very optimistic.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to think how many people have done the uptake of fibre here. It's quite a small percentage still. So for the worldwide average to be 80,
I suppose, yeah.
you were dreaming.
Yeah, I was being very optimistic.
The it's a pretty sad 5.1 megabytes per second
Which, that's
for download speed.
rubbish.
That's the worldwide average.
Wow.
The country that leads for average speed is South Korea with 20.5 meg average internet speed,
And even that's not super fast.
but it's still
And
nearly,
that's an average.
still nearly 4 times faster than the worldwide average.
Yeah.
And what I was intrigued by was only a quarter of users that were analysed had internet speeds that were faster than 15 megabytes per second.
Really?
Yeah,
That is
Pretty-
surprising.
pretty grim.
Hmm.
And only 5.2% of people surveyed had speeds of 25 meg or faster. So we have to stop complaining
About our 100
about
meg.
internet in New Zealand because we've actually got it pretty good.
We actually have. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, our fastest speeds we can get up to is a terabyte, depending on where you are.
A gigabit,
A gigabit, sorry. Terabyte, yeah. A gigabit.
yeah. Not in Timaru.
No, not a Gigatown Tim. No, but see, like Hamilton, Te Aomuru, Tauranga, Hawera, New Plymouth.
Aura.
Yeah, I know. All have the ability to go
Police station needs
Full-
good internet.
full terabyte speeds
Yeah.
in those areas. It's all the infrastructure's there. It's ready to be turned on. The only reason you can't get it yet
A gigabit.
is because of the gigabit competition, or Gigatown competition.
Gigatown, Dunedin.
That's
Was
it.
that why?
It was
Yeah.
a Dunner Stunner. Yeah, they had a big contract deal. No one else has allowed it because of that competition.
Yeah.
They were promising to have that.
So early next year,
So that actually held the
Back.
whole country.
yeah.
Yeah.
So early next year, like I said, those towns will be able to just switch it on. It'll be available.
Yeah. Gigatron.
Gigatron,
That sounds good. Has a good ring to it.
Giga, Hawera.
Hawa Giga.
It doesn't work in any way.
Giga. No, it doesn't.
No.
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 Gigawatt.
Giga what?
Okay, now gaming.
Now gaming.
Okay. The one that I wanted to get out was
Yes,
The
is this
game
a
that-
game that I like?
this is a game that you like. You played 1 and you played 2 on the PS2. Yeah, on the PS2, and you love these games. They were released by Square Enix, same people that publish.
Tomb Raider?
No.
No.
Final Fantasy,
Final Fantasy?
and this is a collaboration with
Kingdom Hearts.
Disney. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
The trailer has the game's been talked about for a very long time. They confirmed that they have been working on it, and we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, a trailer is
What
ready.
sort of game is Kingdom Hearts? I know the name, but I've never played it to actually know.
Oh, it's really cool. What would you say it's?
I'd say it's 50% Final Fantasy, 50% action adventure.
So it's RPG plus.
Yeah.
Stuff.
See, I can't stand Final Fantasy games. I don't like the turn-based system and all that sort of stuff. So I've never been able to get into that game. However, I did get into Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
it swords and stuff?
Yeah.
Magic
But it's
potions?
Disney characters
Kingdom
and
Hearts doesn't have swords. It's a key.
keyblades.
Keyblade.
Keyblades.
Yeah.
What's a keyblade?
It's a big key
It's a giant key.
that you
So
swing
it's-
around like a sword.
So
that
it's
you
like
can-
a serrated sword.
No, it's a giant key that you can hit people with, but can also unlock doors. It still has that function because it is a key after all.
Does it shrink down to fit the doors?
No, they're big
just
doors.
really big doors.
Oh, they're big doors.
Yeah. They're huge doors.
Not regular doors with massive locks.
No.
So yeah,
That's great to know.
it is a game though that you have been looking forward to. So when I saw that, I thought I'm going to hold on to that until the show.
Yeah,
Little
I'm
gem.
liking it even more because Disney has gone and bought a whole lot of more stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
Star
can
Wars.
Star Wars could be in there. Oh, actually, it will be. It's Disney.
Marvel.
Kingdom Hearts.
Marvel wasn't it? They didn't know Marvel in the last game,
Yeah.
so you can have Spider-Man versus Han Solo versus Donald Duck.
Go Donald.
True.
Donald will kick their asses. He's a sailor, I'll have you know.
Grizzly old rum drinking sailor. That's why he talks the way he does.
That's right.
Yeah. And yeah, there was something else and it's completely gone out of my
Oh,
mind.
cool story, bro.
Oh, the big announcement this week. Huge announcement this week. Okay, so
Huge announcement, folks.
huge.
Stand by.
If you're a fan of the Metal Gear Solid series, or basically anything that Konami has done well in the last 20, 30 years,
Which is the Metal Gear Solid series.
or Silent Hill.
Never heard of it.
Lies. So Hideo Kojima, who is the genius behind most of Konami's successful titles,
Yep.
his contract ended this week finally, even though he had announced that he had departed. So at the start of the day, contract ended. At the end of the day, he announced that he has started his own production studio in a partnership with Sony PlayStation.
Ooh,
I
Yeah.
know. Exciting, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah, so already working on the first big franchise, which will be a Sony exclusive.
I need a PlayStation.
Yeah, but yeah, so
I'm not asking for much, Sony. Just your flagship phone and a PS4.
yeah,
Maybe a few games and
you need the games to set
controller.
up.
Steering wheel would go nicely with that too.
Your steering
Logitech.
wheel,
The steering
your
wheel.
Logitech should be compatible, wouldn't it?
The G27 I think would probably work. I don't know. I'd have to check.
But you can't check it without a PS4.
That's right. It's really hard to do
Yeah.
without one.
So I'm actually interested to see what Hideo will do.
Hideo.
Kojima would be able to do
Kojima.
without the restraints of
That's
a bigger company.
Mr. Kojima to you.
Do you honestly,
Kojima-san.
the constraints of a bigger company and going to a larger company with probably even
it's going
more
to
constraints.
Apparently, it is still a standalone company. It's not going to be owned by Sony, but they are in a partnership with Sony, and I think that's mainly so.
Is this
hey,
like
you make all the
Facebook
games,
with
and we.
Oculus Rift?
Yeah, okay. But I doubt that they'll have the same constraints that Konami put on them.
So while we're talking about Xbox, the Major himself, Larry Herb,
Yep.
has announced the big holiday season special blowout discounty game sale thingy.
Oh yes.
Woo!
And
Xbox Live games are going to be cheapy.
How cheapy
Oh.
are we talking?
We're talking some major discounts. 40 to 60% off. Some deals with more than 60% off.
yeah.
Yeah. Games for Xbox One and Xbox 360 starting from December 22nd until January 7th. They're doing the big countdown sale. So they're going to have top AAA titles included in this sale. So
Have they said what to get though?
they've thrown around some names.
Because this is the thing. You can tell me I'm going to get good deals, but I want to know what are said good deals.
Well, they aren't going to announce them all straight off the bat. That's the thing. So they've announced the sales coming, that there will be AAA titles. Starts from the 22nd of December. So if you are planning on buying something for yourself for Christmas, just hold off. Just sit by your Xbox. Maybe check out Larry Herb's page, Major Nelson. See what's going on. But there are going to be some big deals coming.
I almost yesterday, because my problem is I've got an Xbox One, but I've got no good games on it.
I'll hook you up, bro.
Hook me up. So I was looking at some of the stuff that's available, so I
I
can
got
start
Call of
playing.
Duty Ghosts there you can borrow.
But I almost considered subscribing to EA Access.
I've got EA Access. It's wonderful.
Yeah?
All the sports games that I never play. Titanfall, which I already had. In fact, I only got
Battlefront?
EA access so that I could play Peggle
What?
2.
Peggle 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be able to play Peggle 1 now.
Oh, that's right. That's backwards compatible now.
Yeah, now backwards compatible. They've released a new list of not as many games this time, was it?
No, not as big as the initial list,
Yeah.
but a lot more classic titles involved,
Yeah.
which I don't have in front of me, so don't ask.
No, but I know Peggle was one of them because when I was going through the list, I was like, Matt's going to be stoked. Peggle's on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I saw the original Peggle in there for backwards compatible, but I
Yeah.
didn't own it on the 360, I don't think.
I'm sure you did.
Did I?
Yeah, I can remember you playing it. I remember you telling me how awesome it was. And
Maybe
I
did.
laughed.
I can't remember.
Yeah. It'll,
Actually,
it'll show up in your downloads available to be downloaded because there's a few games that I had.
Yeah,
that
I need to go and have a
become
look
available.
through that list and see what's actually started popping up.
Now, I had an issue on the Xbox dashboard yesterday when I was going through. I could not find easily games with gold on the Xbox dashboard.
Oh, it can be a bit of a mush.
Yeah.
Where is it?
You go down one and it's on the right there.
No, it wasn't there.
Yeah, it is.
No, it was
No.
replaced by Battlefront. The Battlefront special that's on at the moment, 33% off.
Yeah, it's still not cheap enough for me. I don't have enough credit on there to buy it.
Yeah, but I was looking for games with gold to make sure that I had all the free ones this month before the next lot rolled over. Which they roll over today, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Today? What's today?
16th.
Today's like the 19th.
Well, they should be available.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well and truly.
but I could not find games with gold anywhere. So it's interesting that the new dashboard looks nice, but it doesn't seem to be as easy to navigate.
Lies. It's easier. It's much better. Having been an Xbox user for
Many
a
years,
long time,
many moons.
yeah, the new Dash is much better. Trust me,
Yeah.
PlayStation boy. How is that PlayStation Network going?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I've actually I was playing a new game just the other day. Well, it's an old game that's being re-released on the PS4, which they're doing a lot of, is releasing old PS3 titles, like good ones though.
Yeah.
So Beyond Two Souls, which is an amazing story.
Oh, is Thief the Xbox
Yes.
Live one that you're after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, just remembered.
yeah. So yeah, Beyond Two Souls. I started playing that on the PS4, and it's amazing storyline. Really interesting game to be playing. You're going back and forwards in time as you go through as well. So it's like, imagine
Timey-wimey.
it is timey. Imagine a Tarantino movie, like how they show you bits from the past, and then it goes back in time, and then it comes forward. Similar.
Yep.
Yeah. Talking about timey-wimey, it's almost Christmas special time.
I know. I just watched the final of Doctor Who because I postponed the last 2 episodes by a week or 2 for myself just so I could
You didn't have to wait as long.
just
for the
stretch it
Christmas-
out a little bit longer to closer to the Christmas special.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it feels like forever.
I'm looking forward to seeing River.
I know.
Yeah,
River.
I'm really excited.
River Phoenix.
Not quite what we were getting at.
Oh,
Hmm.
different river.
It'll be interesting to see where in her time stream she is.
Mm.
We know where she is.
The last 2 episodes were pretty intense. It was almost like they were written by someone different, but they weren't.
No. They were
It was-
really...
had a real different feel to it, eh?
Yeah. I actually thought they were written by 2 different people.
No. No.
They were still Moffat.
Yep, there's all Moffat's work.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe
Yeah, genius.
maybe he's started drinking different coffee or something.
So what have you been playing?
What do you think?
GTA.
GTA.
That's your go-to.
That's my go-to game.
I'm still on Fallout.
You're still playing Fallout.
Yeah. I'm still in my sanctuary.
Your sanctuary.
Still
Haven't
hoarding.
ventured outside yet.
Still hoarding.
Yeah, I'm still discovering.
Still creating your character, manipulating your
clearing-
eyebrows.
Clearing raiders around my area.
Yeah.
As you
Making
do.
my sanctuary the bomb. Before I venture off to finish the first assignment I was ever given on that game.
Have you seriously not gone and done the first assignment?
No.
What is the first assignment?
I've got to go to Diamond City.
Go to Diamond City. Sounds easy enough.
The game's been out for over a month and you still haven't done that.
Yes, but my sanctuary is epic. I was discussing this today. I was doing a photo shoot and I was talking to one of the guys there. And he was just as shocked as you are
Yeah.
to discover that I still hadn't left. And I was like, yeah, but mine's epic.
Yeah.
See, I could look at yours and yours would be Paru, but mine, mine's cool.
The other game I've been playing is Fat Princess Adventures.
What?
I'm not surprised.
It's a very strange game.
I was not expecting it.
Yeah, I've started dabbling in Battlefield 4.
Have you?
Yeah.
You like?
It's good.
Hardline's not good.
No, Hardline wasn't good.
Yeah.
But normal Battlefield 4 is not too bad. With a couple of friends online, it's good.
So you're getting that through EA Access, or?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's in the vault, isn't it?
It's in the vault.
Yeah. See, I do like the idea of what it's like. It's only $50-$60 or something.
It's $40 for a 12 months.
Oh, that's at 40, yeah. $40 and you get every
Yeah.
game in the vault, plus you get Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront when you first sign up.
You
It's
get
still
early
available.
access to the new titles when they come out, and stuff like Battlefront and Rory McIlroy golf
You get trial
and
periods.
stuff like that. You get like 10 hours of gameplay and things like that
Yeah.
without having to buy it. So you can try before you buy, which is always a great thing with games.
Yeah, well, once upon a time, that's why I used to go down to the video store.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the trouble with games is you watch the trailer and it's nothing like the actual gameplay.
I always hate when you
It's
buy...
like car ads in New Zealand, and in the fine print at the bottom it says overseas model shown. You
Yeah.
know, so you can't even buy that one, and that's the one they've got in the ad. So
Well,
what?
I've always hated when you buy a video game. It looks really good. You take it home, you play it, and over the weekend you clock it.
Yeah,
And it has no replay value, and you're stuck with this $120 game.
yep.
So that's why I used to rent a lot. So I think the last game I ever rented was GTA 5.
It was. I do miss working at United Video.
Being able to try things out.
Yeah, and getting movies before they came out on the shelf and feeling powerful. Oh, that movie! I've seen it. It's out next week.
Let me spoil it for you. I saw tweets this week.
Luke
Over the
and
last 2
Lara
days.
are related.
People were tweeting spoilers for The Force Awakens. The big spoiler, Carice? You know the big spoiler?
Yeah.
Without saying it, people were tweeting about it.
The big spoiler.
Yeah, and I was not happy. I actually reported those people because I was like, no.
You reported that.
I reported it because I was like, no, you're ruining it for other people. That's bad. That's worse than
Wow.
tweeting obscenities.
Wow.
So I'm doing God's work.
Twitter police.
All right.
Is it God's job, is it, to keep an eye on spoilers?
No, it's my job now. I'm doing God's work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, anyway, that must be us anyway. We've rambled for the last 10 minutes.
All the other exciting news that we had to talk about is going to be old news next time round.
So I'm not here for the next 2 weeks.
No.
No, I'm organising things.
Going for a plane ride.
Keep an eye on our social media. We're doing something very big, and I will be...
I love how he says we, Carice?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing something really big, but me and Carice will still be here.
Yeah.
So you and Carice will be reporting from New Zealand, while I am reporting from somewhere else, which I cannot confirm yet.
It'll be like, where's Wally?
Yeah.
Wally won't be wearing his hat, he'll have a dumb haircut.
Yeah. Keep an eye on our social media because we will announce that, and it is worth keeping an eye out for because we'll be doing a whole bunch of exclusive stuff as well. So I'll see you in the new year, and Chris and Matt will be back next week.
That's right, we will. See you.
#me.co.nz.
For more episodes of this community access radio show, please visit freefm.org.nz.
Thanks to New Zealand On Air for making this podcast possible through funding the Access Internet Radio project.